How you doing? This is George with Truck Driver Nation. What we're going to go over is our new subscription that we've actually put back out, had it out for a while. People were using it, but it was hard for us to actually to implement it because we had so many new people that were beginners. Now that we have upper level people and people have got more trained up and they're needing these different services, so we're making a video on how you access them so that way that you can use them accordingly as you need it. So, anyways, on the main board, go to truckdrivernation.com. You'll come down to the course prices. Once you hit the course prices, you'll scroll down. You'll go past where the actual initial course prices are at. I'm about to sneeze. Yeah, excuse me. Hold up, give me a second. Oh my gosh. Anyways, after you do that, you're gonna come on down to the monthly subscriptions, and it just says monthly subscriptions grow fast because we do give you everything in our freight dispatch course, but some people need more because they've already started hiring back office help and stuff like that, so they got more people, and obviously this helps with the overhead issue. While they're still building their businesses, that's the whole point behind what we do. It's not just teach you how to become a freight dispatcher, is actually to teach you how to become an actual function in business. So once you can stand on your own, then we've done our job. But anyways, come on down. We broke it up into three different tiers. You got starter, pro, and then elite. So under each one, they'll have a different price range and it'll tell you the details of what you're actually getting inside of each one. So for example, for the starter, it's 49 yearly price. They have it right there. Same thing with the pro and the elite. And under each one, it'll tell you the commissions based if you're going to do driver recruiting because some people enjoy doing the driver recruiting because they found out that they're pretty good at it and that gives them almost instantaneous revenue outside their dispatching because they do, since they get the leads, they're obviously getting drivers that need jobs. They don't want to become freight dispatchers, and that's fine and good. Different strokes for different folks. But anyways, you come down after you get done figuring out which are the ones you're wanting. For example, depending on how many owner operators you need, how many company drivers you need, and everything, and it's depending on how you're actually utilizing the leads. But you can go down, obviously hit more. Each one pops down more information about what's entailed in each one. Be advised, there is a $50 transaction fee for all of our services when you're actually using transactions. We made it $50 because it just makes it easier. We were trying to do it all the way down to the penny, and that's bull crap. I don't have time to do that. And because when we're charging, we need to know what it is, and every amount varies when you're actually dealing with some of the transaction. The It's like point of sale. It might be cash out, Zelle, Afterpay, or just straight paid through Square. So we just did it $50, and if we lose money on that, at least we didn't lose it. Sometimes we actually make a little bit, and that's just the prerogative that we just look up. We're not making $1 million. I don't want to hear nobody, oh, you're making so much. Well, obviously, you need to learn to do business because it's a real pain in the butt when you're doing this. But and over aspect, all you do is hit each one like starter access, pro dispatcher access, or elite carrier partner access. You click on that and we'll actually do one. So let's do the starter access. When you click on it, it kicks you over to Square. And obviously you can see there's a $99 charge because it's the $50 in addition. And then you pick out whichever way you want to pay. Right here is express checkout. Let's say this is going to be for a credit card. That's going to be for cash out. This is going to be for Afterpay. I think that's it. If there's some other ways, then obviously the accounting department can help you out with that. I'm just doing the video content on how this actually works. But anyways, we'll go back to the screen, but make sure whichever one you're looking for, that it's actually one you can use. You don't have to pay for it by the year. Just remember that it's a month to month. So utilize it when you get ready to get this. Don't waste your money. Make sure you need these leads because they get old. I mean, that's the reason we say we've got, different systems we get all of our leads in on. Don't lose them because these people are looking for jobs. They're still shopping, whatever they're doing. So make sure you utilize these leads up very quickly. That's the whole point behind having to recruit your owner operators or your truck drivers or whatever you're needing is because you stay on top of it. And once they engage you, make sure you get back in touch with them. Like I tell everybody, you need a bulk texting um, VoIP. I use VoIP. I'm only going to give you what I use. You can use your text off your phone and use Google Messenger and all that, but that's too tedious. You need to get results. So make sure you got a bulk texting. And people saying, well, bulk email, I've heard enough complaints about a bulk email. You're going to realize that bulk email actually has too many issues with it actually turning into spam. And once it turns into spam, even we experience that same issue and we have to wait for periods of time. If we were to send messages out, let's say today, and because it's been a minute, we instantly get a lot of responses back. But within the next 72 hours, all of a sudden they just drop off. And like I tell anybody, if you got a solution for this problem, it's not just me that it helps. It helps a lot of other people that are in the same industry of logistics. But anyways, that's pretty much what's going to get this. All I'm wanting to do is just introduce the new well, it ain't new, but it's the monthly subscriptions that we had going. Because normally we give students like 100 at a time. This here, you get a big bulk at a time so you can actually get the results that you need. And because it depends on your subscription with your VoIP is going to depend on how much that's going to cost you because those kind of run independently because they base off the text message and how many characters that you're actually putting in each SMS or MMS. That's the media, and that's how they're going to charge you. So make sure you know your bulk texting um, profile for what they're going to charge you because I'd hate to see you get a humongous bill and where it was unjustified. So keep your characters down when you're doing these bulk texts. I know that's a little bit more than this, but since we actually have a school, I go a little bit further in depth when I'm talking to everybody. But anyways, I hope this helps you out. I hope this is a service that can obviously be useful to you. Um, but anyways, if you have any questions, concerns, or anything like that, please make sure to send it down below into the description where you can reply and everything. Please like or subscribe. And if you have questions, make sure you get them to me. If it's something I don't already have put together where it addresses those particular issues, then I will obviously build a new media content or just get back with you and get on the phone with you and we'll go over it and see how we can address those problems for whatever you're trying to understand. But anyways, and for you brokers, all you new brokers graduates that you went to these broker schools, including the dispatch students, you went to these dispatch schools and they didn't give you no help. I'm not apologizing on their behalf because I would have never done that to nobody to begin with, but make sure you get with us. I hate for you to have to pay for a whole new program. There is ways to getting around that with us. That's basically you just buying the content that you need and taking a certification or just buying the materials that you need to get you moving so you don't have to do all the marketing and stuff to that degree. But but I know there's a lot of people have problems, and we're getting a lot of people that are taking these dispatch courses that are having to turn around, come back, and retake it again. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, I'm not in their classes. I mean, I know it's out there, and that just sucks. I mean, it really does. They're unscrupulous type of people. I don't know what you want to call it, and I don't feel like judging nobody. But if you're having a problem on that level, please get with us so you're not wasting your time. You've already got a little bit, whatever they taught you. Let's get you up to speed and get you to working. Remember, go to the job board if you're actually interested in trucking companies that are hiring dispatchers. They're actually companies that we actually recruit truck drivers for as well. So that's how we even end up coming up with those job boards. It ain't something that we go knocking doors for. It's just since we do driver recruiting, they ask us about it. So we put it on our boards. If you have openings for truck drivers and you need truck drivers, please get with us. We'll easily put you on our website and we don't charge nothing. We do charge a recruiting fee. So keep that in mind. But we do put you on our job board free of charge. So if you wanted to put on there, that's fine. But obviously, we only put the description. So we won't recommend you if obviously we're not going to make nothing out of the deal because that's the nature of the business. Everybody has to make something. But anyways, I appreciate your time. I hope this helped everybody out. Get with us at Truck Driver Nation. I appreciate you watching this content, and I look forward to talking to everybody soon. And everybody have a blessed day. Thank you.